I created a stupid-ass speedrun for Destiny 2. No, I actually didn't. But I did make a speedrun for myself in Destiny 2. I got the idea when I was doing the Warden of Nothing Nightfall solo on heroic difficulty, and my team and I blew past the mission at 9 minutes and 7 seconds. Forgot! Damn it. 9:06. 9 minutes, 7 seconds. Oh! So then I thought, what if I actually try to speedrun this Nightfall to see the fastest possible time I could get? So I downloaded Live Split, spent like 4 hours setting it up, and here's how the following runs went. Before we start, I didn't create the idea for these speedruns, obviously. This is just how I did my own. Right here. Hi, for the starting run, I'm gonna just kind of dub over it and watch this with you to explain how I'm doing this and why I did this and what I'm gonna do and etc, and all that good stuff. Before I say anything, yes, I know that I messed up Live Split and you're gonna have to look at that big red number there, and I know it's annoying, but I fix that later on. For these starting runs, I use Trinity Ghoul because barrier champions, and if you didn't know, the Monarch, great for PvP, can't stun barrier champions, even if you have the thing on. I don't know why, it would actually be pretty OP if it did, but still. It's great for taking out those single enemies, but it's better to run Trinity Ghoul. But the thing is, Trinity Ghoul, 1, doesn't hit for as much damage, not even remotely, and 2, has a way longer draw time. Even if you apply a faster draw time with the newest artifact this season, it still does better. The reason why I'm using my heavy weapon here is because it gets rid of these adds way faster, and it just does a lot more damage than taking the chance with that Trinity Ghoul. I just, you know, kind of laid into him with this. It doesn't matter where you use the heavy weapon. I highly recommend it just whenever there's a boss or even an overload champion. I recommend one person has at least one barrier thing, one person has an overloaded, and one person has an unstoppable. That's what I would recommend. Remember, I'm doing this solo, so I have no communication with my teammates. Fastest split that I got here, splits only change when the door opens and I can get here. One teammate needs to hack it, he does. I'm gonna go for this little maneuver, which is called train skip, which is you kind of have to maneuver your way. It's a single jump. I learned that later, but for this one I didn't know. Again, I'm using the heavy to get rid of those adds really fast. Really simple stuff. I am technically behind time from what my PB was from here, because I forgot how to do splits and stuff. You don't need to kill any of these enemies, by the way. None of these in the hallway. I just did it for the score. Coming up to these trains, they always go in synchrony. These two. So you saw the one on the right. Now it's gonna be left. Now it's gonna be right. You can ride your sparrow. Right side. You can ride your sparrow through here, so it doesn't really matter. He's running. You don't have to kill these guys either. I did it for the points, and I was kind of waiting for my teammates because obviously they're not speedrunning. They don't know I'm trying to speedrun this thing. They, you know, I don't matter, but this guy was an absolute beast. I forgot. You didn't skip that? Absolutely ran through here. Once you get to this section of the train, you can go to the right and try to dodge the trains left and right with your sparrow. It's really hard, actually. But as you can see, I'm going to take the, quote, safe route, which is basically you just go above and you just start walking. It's a lot slower than the sparrow, but actually, I wouldn't say it's a lot slower. It's pretty, it's a good chunk slower, but it's a lot more safe because if you die, chances are that run is over, especially if you're running with the team and running this way. Hey, there's my food. Those granola bars taste really good, by the way. Not your value. You make good protein bars. I recommend hitting at least. I recommend just running Blade Barrage for the final battle and using it on the first mini boss. As you can see, my splits are first champion, which is that first doorway. Past trains comes up right here. So you see, this is the end of trains. You don't get, if you get hit by them, you immediately die. You don't get launched, whatever. So you see this first platform, that little, once you step right there, that's where the split happens, and you're now past trains. You never have to deal with them. There is 2 in this arena, but you don't have to, there's nothing to like interact with them, and you don't have to like do anything with them, I guess. So you don't have to, you know what I mean. You're now officially past trains. Now it's on the first mini boss arena, which is a bunch of goblins, hobgoblins, 1 hydra, and 1 barrier champion, which can kind of mess you up if you don't know how to do this properly, because they're kind of spread out, and a lot of these guys are like just explosive snipers, which is quite annoying. I had a big problem dealing with these guys. This is probably my most uncomfortable spot in the run. I didn't like it that much. This part is really annoying unless you have a team that can perfectly work together. Holy shit, does this weapon suck? Oh, Carter, what are you doing? Are you gonna swap to Monarch? Yep. Monarch's really good for taking out ads because Trinity Ghoul, I don't know if it's going to take out one by one. And the tick damage on this does great against bosses. You see, I'm hitting 866 extra damage on top of, whatever my critical is. So this arena can be annoying because if you do those trains, you can still get hit by them. You can still absolutely get one shot by them, and I could end your run right then and there. And there's 3 sections. There's one in the beginning where I was fighting that Hydra. Now I'm in the middle, and then that's the end. The boss can teleport to the left of me and on top of me where I am. So he spawned left right here. I highly recommend running a Taipan or any linear fusion rifle, and then he spawned on top of me. You can run Monarch. I mean, any weapon. This boss is really... Both of the mini bosses in this... Actually, all the bosses in this Nightfall are real pushovers. Like, if you just beat the shit out of them in the first 10 seconds, you never have to deal with them. I did get lucky with the heavy ammo drops and the special ammo drops. But for the most part, this run is not really RNG. It's just a lot of, you running the right stuff. And, yeah, working with a team. So that was our first mini-boss. Super easy. Gotta hit him in the chest. He only teleports every maybe 5-10 seconds. I don't remember that much. Coming out of this spot, the arena, there's going to be one to my left, one to my right, a bunch of Cabal in front of me. There should be one unstoppable. And then if you look right, these 3 will spawn out. Super easy to kill. I don't know why I swapped my hand cannon. You dumbass. That just loses time. And you continue on going this way. You do not need to kill any of these guys at all. None. You don't need to worry about them. You don't need to hit them. You don't need to do... Yeah, that unstoppable doesn't matter. You can go ahead and move on. I just wanted to help my teammates because obviously they're not speedrunning. They want points. They want to get a better score and they want to get more loot, obviously. And since it's heroic, I don't have a lot of friends that play this game, so I'm only going to run heroic. You can totally do a speedrun solo. Do I recommend it? No, because solo on these are ass. But hey, if you want to go for it, go for it. This is where the run becomes a lot of skill. This is where the Warden puts you up against 3 rounds. The first round is kill everything. It's Cabal and Vex, and there's these little fallen mines on the ground that if you don't know, they damage you once they explode, and they slow you down, and they also obscure your vision if you go into the field. I think there's 1 overloaded and 2 barrier at the start of the first round. You can go ahead and just kill them. I recommend running any form. One person runs barrier, just keeps tagging them back and forth, and the other guys run, linear fusion rifle, any special weapon. You don't really need to worry about too much DPS in this first round. Man, did I not just hit the barrier? Oh, I'm running Monarch, that's why, sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to.
God, Trinity goes so slow compared to Monarch for damage. It's just so ass. I don't think any of my teammates... I think one teammate was running another barrier thing. He just didn't have it equipped at the time.
This is a really
So I was kind of the stun guy. Now once you're onto the second round, it's mines, which you don't know mines if you play the Dares of Eternity. It's the Fallen version. You have to stay in a certain area for a certain amount of time, and then it goes away. These 2 doors will open immediately and start spawning Vex out of them. One barrier champion spawns on your right. There he is, barrier hobgoblin. And if you look in the middle, it says diffusing splinter mine. You don't have to be perfectly in the middle or like a certain amount. Just stay in that ring, and if you have obviously multiple teammates, that timer will go faster. After you get the first one, 2 more will spawn behind you, 1 to the right and 1 to the left. I'm going for C because a lot of people like to go for B. And I don't know why. There's also 2 mines here. Be careful. I get rid of 1, but I believe I missed the other. This guy always spawns here. There's always, I think, 3 to 4 goblins, and this dude will mess you up. I think I got it, but I die here. Yep, my teammate's right there. Yep, not the best time, but as long as you split up, if it's 2-1 or, whatever it matters, you can get these both mines done easy peasy. Yeah, mine B, now it's a fuse. Now there's a certain amount of time I recommend in between these rounds, just shoot as many mines as you possibly can on the ground before they go off, just in case. But now this boss, the second mini boss, is a total pushover. It's literally just a Cabal general. That's it. Nothing big. Throw your knife, throw your grenade at him. I was running fusion grenade for this, for the bosses. I don't know if that's too good. And then just shred him. Boom.
Oh, Chaos is reached.
Didn't even matter. Easy peasy. Now this split ends the second I get to this door, and you can walk through the door. Since I can't hit any keys while using light split, so I time it now, and then you start going forward. This part is a little bit uncomfortable. If you can't communicate with your teammate, you're going to drop down and go through the bottom. I was drinking soda, so I couldn't do this perfectly. I recommend just taking the damage and just keep going. It doesn't matter much if you take damage or not. You're going to regen. There's no boss down here. So you get down here, and right there, that little chest, he says, oh, you get the loot and blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. But if you don't time this right, and you lay down, the trap will start, and now you kind of cut your teammate.
Sorry.
He was a good sport about it, but this doesn't permanently cut your teammate out of like fighting. It just wastes another like I think 5-10 seconds for it to go off. I think it's designed that way. And then this is the final part of this run where you basically, well, you first get rid of the ads right here. There should be I think one unstoppable and one barrier. The unstoppable is a cabal. The barrier is a hobgoblin. And there's only one extra cabal and 2 extra goblins on the side. There goes the cabal. And here comes the unstoppable. I should swap from Hankinen. Yep. And then stun him. And they just lay into both of these. You must kill all these ads before fighting the boss. The boss will not spawn, or not start technically, until you do this. So go ahead and take care of that barrier hobgoblin, however you want to do it. If you want to do it with a bow, you want to do it with a... I don't fucking know. I just noticed one of my arrows is hitting. Oh, one of my teammates dead. This is where the boss can get really easy or really hard. Throw everything at this dude the beginning. As you can see, I didn't even take a chance laying this dude. You hit once, hit twice, that's a triple, that's a quadra heavy, and he thunder strikes him. If you don't, that makes the run so much slower. Yeah, my sister came in to get some soda. But that makes the run so much slower. If you let him get to a second phase, just hit everything. Save supers, save your heavy ammo, I don't care what you have to do. But that was our first run at 10 minutes and 13 seconds.
Better, but I'll take a 10-11.
I'm not gonna try to shoot these guys. I'm just gonna keep going.
Came back to finish the job.
Prison of Elders welcomes you. Press your Warden. Yes.
He teleported. I should kill. Do we only have a team? We only have one teammate? No. And a single jump.
Let's move this prisoner.
Ooh, bad jump, bad jump. That sucks. Bad jump too. This might be a ruin run. Our teammates have both died. Fuck, I messed that up. Alright. Couple left. Mine's 33. Amazing. I have an idea. That works. I hit them all with that. That kills, yep. Fuck! Where are you running? I do not know what that is. kill that one and we win. Nice. So that doesn't fix all our problems. Now we have to deal with these guys. Explosive would be highly better here. Oh, I pressed the slit. There you go. We're on a good time. We're on a good time. No one in their in the history of Destiny 2 has ever done something as stupid as this. Like, I don't think anyone has. They're in the arena. Left one first. Okay, right one first. And in the deep. I'm gonna go right side. I wonder if you can skip all this.
Round one.
3 champions appear.
Kill them dead.
Oh, bad nade. Fuck me. Our teammates should be getting here soon, so let's get rid of this overloaded for now. Yep, they're there. I'm gonna shred him, I don't care. That's enough, nah.
Dead.
You
are not. Round two. Dismantle mines, yes. Or die.
just come a little. Okay. Okay, that's one. That could be a pretty good jackpot. Where am I going? Hey, he's doing the other one too.
Victory. Well earned.
Stab him out, man! I want this time!
Final
Okay, good spawn. He's facing me. If we tank all of the attack,
mighty cabal.
we're still hitting for those heavy hits. Nice. We all have positive splits right now. Sorry, technically negative, but you know what I mean. Oh, that is huge!
You fought. You won.
Oh,
Your treasure awaits.
I'll bet. No. Holy shit. Could we make Not only can we make RPB that's listed there of 9 minutes and 17 seconds, but could we also get an even lower PB than 9 minutes and 7 seconds, which was our original one? Actually, I'm just gonna waste it on you just to get that extra damage in there. Wonderful. Holy shit. Fight faster! Please tell me someone has one. Please tell me someone has it. Oh my god, you're joking.
An old
Ah.
world is here. Judgment at
If anyone puts down fucking... Okay, we're not gonna make 9 minutes and 7 seconds, but we are gonna make... 9:13!
Thanks for your help out here, chosen one.
Yeah!
Hey, confession time. Spider asked me to get a crew
Oh,
together to
thank
take
God.
the back from the Barons, and you did great. So, I'll clean up behind you, and Spider will sell this place back to the Awoken.
Oh.
We want to